Namaste to all. Today I'm trying with a different location and with a different ambience here. I'm sitting near the Bali rice fields in a beautiful location and trying to give you some more information about Ayurveda. Yesterday we were talking about basic principles of Ayurveda. In that we talked about Pancha Mahabhuta, or the five basic elements or the great elements: Prithvi, Ap, Teja, Vayu, Akasha, or the earth, water, fire, air, and the space or the ether as elements. So moving forward, let's discuss a little about another principle, basic concept of Ayurveda, which is very important, foremost principle of Ayurveda, that is Tridosha Siddhanta. That's the concept of three doshas. They can be grossly translated as three energies or the humors in our body or in all living beings. Yesterday we were discussing about Pancha Mahabhutas, and then I said these five elements make up every object in the universe. Any creation is made up of these five elements, and they can be explained based on these five elements. But coming to the living beings, the same five elements, they make up three different basic energies or the forces in our body which carry out normal functions when they are normal, and which will result in any health problems or health issues and diseases when they go out of balance. They are the doshas. That is why they are called as dosha, which has the capacity of vitiating or spoiling the system and functions if it goes out of balance. They are Vata, Pitta and Kapha. Vata, Pitta, Kapha. They are the three doshas, or the energies and humors in the body. Vata is made of, if you can remember those elements, Vata is made of dominantly air and space. Space and air are the elements in it. And Pitta is a combination of fire and water. Pitta is a combination of fire and water. Kapha is a combination of water and earth. Water and earth is Kapha. So that is a functional aspect of it, because even Panchamahabhutas represent the structural aspects and the doshas represent the functional aspect. And they have their own qualities, main seats in our body, their functions, all attributed to each of dosha. For example, Vata has qualities like it is dry in nature, it is light in nature, cold in property, and it is rough and very subtle or very minute and very microscopic, and it can pass through any membrane or any surface or any space. That kind of minuteness is there. And it is Vishada, that is non-sticky and free to move, and it is mobile, that is it can move anywhere and keeps moving, it doesn't settle in one place. That's the property and quality of Vata. Whereas Pitta is hot in potency, hot in its nature. It is unctuous or a little bit moist or oily. It is flowing in nature. It's not floating like air, but it is flowing. And it is hot. It is acrid. Acrid is like the acid and alkalis, how they smell or taste and feel. That is acridness. And smells kind of like when we sweat more, that is the acrid smell also. And Pitta is having the quality of creating inflammation or irritation, like that. So that is the quality and nature of Pitta. And Kapha is more of water and earth, so it is more of a heavier side. So Kapha is heavy, non-moving, it is mostly stable, it is very unctuous and oily, so it's more than Pitta. And Vata is very dry, Kapha is very sticky and gluey like that, and it is smooth, soft, and it is also cold. Kapha is also cold. So Vata is cold and dry, Kapha is cold and moist and sticky, Pitta is hot and fluidic. Yeah. So this is the quality of Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Normally people call them as air, fire, and water energy, but still they don't convey the real meaning. But still, then just for the basic understanding, we can still call it as air, fire, and water energy. So these are the qualities, and those qualities will be attributed or reflected in everything they affect, or every aspects they are. Vata is located in our body below the navel mainly, and then it has main seats as the large intestine, thigh, bones, skin, ear, like that. And Pitta is located between the navel and the heart, so midsection of the trunk, and then it is also residing in blood, sweat, and also eyes, heart, like that, liver. These are some of the seats. Yeah. Stomach, especially lower part of stomach, is also a seat of Pitta. So these are the seats, main seats of Pitta. And then Kapha is located above the heart, or in the chest and above, and it is also located in a tongue, a stomach, joints, and so on. So it's the mostly the heavier and forming, supporting side of doshas. So their functions, Vata is responsible mainly for all the movements in the body. Anything to move in the body, maybe at the cellular level or maybe a gross level, we need Vata. So it may be a nerve signal, a muscle contraction, blinking, breathing, bowel movement, even in the cell, anything to move, even at a minute level, anything to move, we need Vata. For any movement, it may be sensory, motor, all those functions. Transportation is because of Vata. And Pitta is responsible for all the transformations. Yeah? So Pitta is required for anything to transform. It is like a catalyst or chemical process, or anything to break down and repair, build, we need Pitta as a catalyst or a transformer. So Pitta is responsible for body temperature, digestion, metabolism, color, complexion, intelligence, vision, and functions like this. And then Kapha is required for, see, it is a heavier one, so it is required for strength, stability, immunity, lubrication, growth, development, and so on. So these are the functions of Kapha. Even for sleep, we need Kapha. Lubrication, we need Kapha. So in a gross nutshell, if I say, Vata is for all the movements, transportation, Pitta is for all transformations, metabolism, digestion, Kapha is for stability, strength, immunity, sleep, slowing down, and all that. So one is activator factor, that is Vata. Another one is a transformative and catalytic factor, that is Pitta. And the third one, Kapha, is a stabilizing factor, yeah, which helps us to slow down, which helps us to stay stable, which helps us to calm down. So these are the three doshas, three energies or humors required. And if they go out of balance, they lose these capacity to do the normal functions, and they will result in health problems. Like Vata can create aches, pains, degeneration, weight loss, dryness of skin, constipation, insomnia, anxiety, and things like that. And Pitta, if it is disturbed, it can cause fever, indigestion, irritation, inflammation, getting aggressive, intolerant to heat, and higher metabolism, hyperthyroidism, and things like that, metabolism increasing. All those can be attributed to Pitta, diarrhea, acidity, and things like that. And then Kapha, if it goes out of balance, it can cause slowness, laziness, drowsiness, feeling lethargic, weight gain, water retention, edema, and feeling depressed, and all of that. So Vata causes anxiety at a mental level, Pitta causes aggressiveness, anger, and Kapha causes lethargic and depressive. So these are the ill effects of doshas imbalance. So in the next episode, we will learn furthermore about maybe the personality types influenced by these doshas and all that. So we'll see you. Until then, keep learning, keep memorizing, and try to implement these and observe these factors everywhere. You can see this in all the living beings, doshas, and all the structures, creations. You can see the Pancha Mahabhutas or 5 elements and their effects. So until then, take care, have a pleasant day, healthy life. Namaste.